闽沦落，这是世上最悠久的中国城。就像其他的华人事业，这里是他们原始的家。就像 Filipino Chinese Heritage Museum 的主任 Maya Ang Si 所说的，早时迁移过来的华人并不认为这里是个做生意的地点，而是因为他们别无选择。
Binondo claims to be the oldest Chinatown in the world because of the Parian. No, so when the Spanish came, their primary purpose was to evangelize the heathens, both Indio and Chino, both Indio and Sangley. They were required to live in the Parian unless they become Christian. And so this is the beginning of your Chinese community because that's where the communities are, and you go where things are familiar, where you can understand the people. That's the same phenomenon as why Binondo continues to thrive.
他们的生计也是如此。当时做买卖生意是迁移过来的华人最基本的生活方式。
When the Chinese immigrants came here as traders, we have a very unique situation in the Philippines. The Spaniards dominated everything. They owned everything. And the local Filipinos naman, they were the small farmers everywhere and the fishermen. So the Chinese, when they came here, you have nothing to do to exist. So the only way you have to survive is to find your niche market. And the only niche market available was to be a trader. You buy, you sell, then you service the community. You become the merchant, selling everything for the farmer, for the Spaniards, for the Spanish priest, for everyone.
由于菲律宾中国外劳当时所面对的情况，使他们对生活更积极，别无选择，只许成功。
So there's this perception that the Chinoy is super hardworking, magaling sa math, mga ganyan. I don't see that as racial at all. I will again draw a parallel with the OFW. You are in a foreign country with no protection, no relatives, no support system. What do? You really have to strive as hard as you can, work 24 hours if you can survive it, simply because it's a matter of life and death. Your own life, your own death. You don't work, you have nothing to eat. You don't work, your family has nothing to eat. No? And so much is at stake. There is no room for you to just sit and wait for opportunities. You really have to grab and look for your own opportunities. And that's where our grandparents come from. And our parents have inherited that. And also maybe a healthy fear of being hungry.
The wealthiest are the ones who started poor. So these tycoons and taipans are the biggest. All of them, most of them, self-made rags to riches. Because they have the drive that most people do not have. Like, it's not the fault of somebody who was born rich, second or third generation. They can be smart, they can be hardworking, but the drive, the inner drive, the fire in the belly, the strong will to reach your dreams, the grand vision of wanting to do great things, that's internal. So many of these tycoons came from very humble, poor beginnings.
十几年后，现在的华人已经没有宗教或法律的特别限制，拥有勤奋的价值观，他们在这里或在国外都能够把握每一次的机会。
I see more and more Chinoys now going global, especially because we're now into all of the fields, all professional fields. You have a Chinoy there, and it's really a global arena that we're looking at. If we're going global, then the Chinoy is also going global. And so now it becomes more important to be rooted in who you are.